Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl here, Max21, and I'm back at it with another video here on my health channel. I know if I look like I was crying, I mean I was, but I was cutting an onion. Today I actually want to show you guys this recipe that I'm gonna make. Hello, for those of you who are coming from my main channel. For those of you who don't know, I just got off a fast. I'm just eating soup now, and I just want to show you guys a recipe. It's a lasagna soup. So let's get into it or whatever. No, I don't have my ring light. We're not gonna be all dilly-dallying. We're just gonna get it together. So as far as the ingredients, I'll leave them down below, but you're gonna need onion, garlic, fresh basil, marinara, tomato paste, lasagna noodles. I'm gonna make a vegan ricotta here so you guys can see me doing that. Obviously you're gonna need like your spices and stuff. Oh, you're gonna need also a vegetable broth, but everything's gonna be down below. So first things first, you're gonna get a pan, saucepan, you know, pretty big, and you're gonna turn on the heat. Okay, turn it up. Next, grapeseed oil. We're gonna put about 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. I know it sounds like a lot, but the reason why I'm doing that is because we're gonna put onion in there. After you went ahead and added your oil, like me. Sorry, this is very ghetto style, but y'all see my cabinets, Lord. So y'all see, here we go, the oil. We're gonna add the onion. This is a whole onion. And we're gonna let it marinate. No, I didn't chop it up all special like or whatever. I just chopped it and threw it in there, okay? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just gonna stir this up just a little bit. One key ingredient I forgot to mention that you guys are gonna need are these. These are not beef bouillon cubes. I get these from Sprouts, but you're gonna need one of the beef cubes. For those of you who are doing it vegan style, if you're not doing it vegan style, then right now you would add in the meat right now. So a ground beef, you could even pick up Gardein ground beef and use that in your soup if that's what you want. You can also add in the Gardein or lentils. So now that my onions are now kind of sweating, I'm gonna add some garlic. So I'm gonna add about 3 tablespoons of garlic. Of course, fresh garlic is good, but I'm gonna add in the minced. And I'm gonna let the two marry each other, okay? You're gonna let it marry each other. Let it sit for a little bit. By the way, this recipe is fairly cheap. It's a lot cheaper than the lasagna alternative. But I'm gonna show you guys also how to make that ricotta too while this is cooking down. And you don't have to add the ricotta, but just something that I'm gonna add to it. Now that it's kind of marinating a little bit, I'm gonna take my sauce, which this is the sauce that I got, Victoria tomato and basil. I'm gonna add it. So we're gonna pour it in. Okay, so I just have a plain regular tomato paste, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and add about a good 2.5 tablespoons. Actually, I'll probably say 3. There is the tomato paste right there, added. I'm gonna kind of just stir it a little. It smells amazing in here already, and I haven't even seasoned or anything yet. Okay, so the recipe does not call for this, but I just want to do this personally. You can add crushed tomatoes, but I'm gonna add fresh tomatoes. So these are 2 tomatoes, and I'm gonna just add that in, baby. Add it in, and I'm gonna stir it up. I'm gonna show y'all what that look like, baby. Don't that just look so good? Look at that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add the veggie broth. So this is the brand, this is Sprouts brand vegetable broth, low sodium. I'm just gonna show y'all. I'm gonna add the whole container of this, by the way. So the whole container is 32 ounces, 2 pounds, 907 grams, whatever y'all are used to. And I'm going to season this, and then I'm gonna add my noodles. So I'm gonna add a little bit of crushed red pepper, but not a lot because my stomach is still a little sensitive. You know, we're just starting back eating and I'm not trying to kill myself. I'm gonna add some oregano. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of it. I'm gonna add like 3 tablespoons. So it just depends on how heavy you like your seasoning. I'm also gonna add some garlic salt. This is about 1.5 to 2 tablespoons. So like no salt seasoning. Go ahead and throw that in there. I'm also gonna add a bay leaf. I love bay leaves, and in soup they are amazing. So I'm gonna add about 1 to 2 bay leaves. Make sure y'all don't eat those, please. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of rosemary and about a tablespoon of an Italian seasoning. Any kind will do. Doesn't have to be a, maybe this one is from 99-cent store because that's my business. So I'm gonna show you guys what the seasonings look like. See, that's All of them. I'm gonna stir them in. Because I didn't put meat in it, but I kind of want that flavor, I'm gonna add those no beef bouillon cubes. I'm gonna just throw one of those in there. No, seriously, it's going to elevate the flavor, make it taste like it's meat in there, like it's really lasagna. That's what we're going for. We want the flavor, baby. Okay. And now I'm going to add in the noodles. I actually need to add some pepper, but I'm using crushed pepper because that's sorry for the mess, okay? I clean up when I get breaks, not as I go. So I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons, a tablespoon and a half. We use pepper over here, so whatever your pleasure is, baby. You do you. You could add garlic salt. I'm gonna use the pink Himalayan salt, and this is also crushed, so I'm gonna use about a tablespoon of this. So we're gonna stir that, suck it in there. I'm telling you, this smells so good with those tomato chunks. Ooh. So now I'm gonna take my lasagna and I'm gonna literally just break them up. Just like this. No particular way, no particular fashion. We just wanna break them up, break them up. I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna finish breaking up the rest of this and we are going to continue on. I'm going to add in some fresh basil because I feel like it, and that's on period. So I completely forgot to add the mushroom. You're supposed to add the mushroom when you're sauteing the onion. So go ahead, well, I am. You guys can choose this option. You guys don't have to, but I know it's gonna soften up a little bit. So I'm gonna add like 3 handfuls of mushroom. Just something to give this soup a little more body. Just because I want my soup to be a little bit more hearty, okay? I'm gonna add a little bit more tomato paste, about a teaspoon of that. And I'm also gonna add in more sauce. I'm gonna use about a cup of sauce more. I want this a little thicker, yes. Like this. So now we're gonna let this render and work on the ricotta. Okay, so for this segment of ghetto cooking, you're gonna need some sort of blender, a processor, just something. This is what I'm going to use, the Ninja blender. You're also gonna need some tofu. This is a medium firm tofu, okay? You're gonna wanna drain it and then throw it in your blender, but don't turn it on yet, okay? Okay, so now I'm gonna take some grapeseed oil. You guys can take olive oil, whatever you guys want. I'm just gonna add grapeseed, that's what I got, baby, okay? Because that's my business. So I'm gonna add approximately like a 1/4 cup of oil. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of garlic powder. Same thing with the onion. We just throw it in there around here, okay? And I'm also gonna add about a tablespoon of oregano. Now here's where it gets tricky, okay? You guys are gonna need nutritional yeast. I'm gonna add about like 2 tablespoons and I'm gonna taste it and then see if it needs any more, because I don't want it too cheesy, but I also want a little cheese. Obviously it's ricotta cheese. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. I don't really like these to be coarse seasoned because like you could taste it while you're eating it and it doesn't taste good. I'm gonna add like a little pinch of parsley, just a little pinch. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some fresh basil leaves. I'm gonna add like 3 of them, give it a nice good flavor. My cat's in here because he smells everything. It smells lovely, doesn't it? I'm gonna add some fresh cracked pepper and fresh cracked salt. I probably say like a teaspoon of each. You really don't want to do too much of that, so I'll be back after I do that. So now I'm gonna take a lemon. This is about a 1/4 of the lemon, but it would be like half. I'm gonna add the juice. This is a key ingredient. If you guys do not have the lemon, it can and will taste weird. Now blend for your life. I'm joking, but for real, you guys want to blend this up. All right, Alden, try the ricotta. It could use a little bit extra, but I don't think it necessarily need to.
I say maybe a little bit more lemon.
Mm-hmm. See how you judge me, y'all?
Other than that, it's pretty spot on. Just needs a little, I'd say literally just a chip.
Try the soup. I mean, it's not fully ready, but you know,
like super
go
hot?
ahead and stir it up. I didn't get to saute the mushrooms, so they're gonna be a little.
No, but that's good though. Now, once you get that, once you got those noodles.
So you have it here, okay? We're still cooking though, we're not done 100%. I'm gonna add a little bit more lemon, like a tablespoon of lemon, and then the ricotta will be done. So you're gonna transfer the ricotta into a container and you're gonna leave it there, okay, in the fridge. We're gonna come back to it. Okay, so now that the ricotta is cold, I'm gonna take about 4 or 5 tablespoons out and I'm gonna put it in a bowl. I'm gonna show you why we're doing it. So now I'm gonna take some plant-based Parmesan and I'm gonna sprinkle that over the ricotta in the bowl. I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, y'all see that? And now we're gonna stir it up. It does look green, but it's not as green as it looks. There's a slight hue, but it's not like what it's registering on camera. Yes, this is the consistency. Let me stir this up so you guys can see. So this is the consistency you want. And you're gonna just take a dollop of this each time you have the soup, put it on top, and it's gonna melt in the soup, okay? You can obviously add more Parmesan if you want. I'm gonna leave this out because I know Alden is. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get my bread prepped, but I'm gonna show you guys what the final result of everything looks like. So this is the final result of the pasta. This is Alden's here. This is mine. Oh. And then we got the little dollop there that I'm gonna just push in and stir in just to give it a nice little flavor. But baby, the pasta looks amazing. It's nice and hearty like I wanted it to be. And then I also picked up some rustic bread from Sprouts. It's like an artisan bread. I'm also gonna make some bread tomorrow, but that's besides the point. So yeah, enjoy, y'all. I hope y'all make it. Thumbnail time.